everyone, today we're going to be doing Saxon, Lesson 32, Digraph NG, and Suffix ING. Now before we get started, I'd like to do a little warm-up with you guys. So we're going to go over how to code vowels. So when you have vowels in words like O, and it's at the end of the word and there's nothing behind it, you code it like this. It's going to say its long sound. And the long sound for O is O, like in the word go, or so, or no. Okay, then when you have an O and it's followed by a consonant, it is going to say its short sound, and it's going to be coded with a breve, like in the word not or got. All right? Long sound when it's at the end of a word and it's not followed by a consonant, or it's just not followed by a consonant. And you're going to have its short sound when it's followed by a consonant. Okay. Now I'd like you to get your worksheet 32 out. And I'd like you to put your finger next to number 11. So go ahead and pause the video until you have your worksheet ready. Okay, now that you're ready, go ahead and put your finger next to number 11. We're going to spell the word thick. Thick. Ick. Thick. Okay, now if you're not done, go ahead and pause the video. If you're ready, let's move on to number 12. Number 12, we're going to spell the word desk. D-esk. Desk. Okay. You can pause the video if you're not quite finished spelling the word desk. Then when you're finished, unpause the video. Okay, now we're going to get started. We have a new increment today. We're going to be working on Digraph NG. Okay, so I'm going to say some words and I want you to echo them, okay? We're going to start with the word song. Song. Clang. Ring. Good job. Now, let's take a, what sound do you hear in the final position of those words? Song, clang, and ring. Ng. You're right. Ng. Good job. Now let's take a look at them. What letters might make the ng sound in these words? Take a look. You're right. N and G. How many sounds do you hear when I say ng? Ng. 1. Good job. How many letters are making that one sound? You're right. 2. N and G. 2. What do we call 2 letters that come together to make one sound? A digraph. Good job. Is digraph NG a vowel or consonant digraph? Take a look. NG, is it a vowel or a consonant digraph? Good job, it's a consonant digraph because it has consonants in it. How do we code digraphs? Does anybody remember? How do we code a digraph? We underline it. Good job. So I'm going to underline the NGs at the end of these words. How should we code the vowels in these words? We should code them with a breve because they are followed by consonants. All of them are followed by consonants. Do these words need any other coding? Can you look? Look at these words. Do any of them need another coding? Good job. The C because it's saying clank, it needs its K back. Good job. Now we'll set those aside. And I'm going to have you get back out your worksheet. And I want you to put your finger next to number 13. And I want you to write ng. Ng. Good job. The digraph ng. Okay. Now we're going to be working on the suffix ing. So I have these words. The first word is resting, standing, milking. How are these words the same? You're right. They all have ing at the end, suffix ing at the end. Can I cover up the ing and still have a root word? Let's take a look. I'm going to cover up ing on this word. And what is the root word? Rest. Good job. So do we still have a word? Yes, we do. Now, how do we code a suffix? We box it. Good job. You guys are so smart. Box it. Box it. Okay, we're going to box them. What should we do after boxing a suffix? So after boxing it, what should we do? We should make sure that this root word is still here. So when we cover it up, is it still there? Milk. Is that a good root word? Yes, good job. Who can tell me the root words on all of these words? Good job. Rest, stand, milk. Good job. Let's see what suffix ing means. If I am clapping, when am I doing it? Now. Good job. And then let's see. What about if I am waving? When am I doing it? Right now. Good job. Okay. What does suffix ing mean at the end of a word? It means that it's happening right now. Good job. We call suffix ing a vowel suffix. When do you think a suffix is a vowel suffix? Let's take a look at it. What does it begin with? An I. Good job. So it is a vowel suffix when it starts with a vowel. This suffix also contains its own vowel sound. When we add a suffix that contains its own vowel sound to a one-syllable word, we get a two-syllable word because we have two vowel sounds. Let's try this. How many syllables are in the root word, jump? Let's try it. Jump. There's one. Good job. Now add ing to jump. Jumping. There's two syllables now. Suffix ing has its own vowel sound, so it adds a syllable. Now add suffix s to jump. Jumps. How many syllables does jumps have? One. Good job. Suffix s doesn't have its own vowel sound, so it doesn't add a syllable. When a suffix adds a syllable to a word, the accent almost always remains on the root word. Let's finish coding these words. Who can help me? So what they mean is that there's going to be an accent. When they mean an accent, they mean like a little line right there. So there's an accent right in between the suffix and the root word. Now let's see. How are we going to code the vowel in resting? Resting. It's a breathe. It's followed by a consonant. Good job. What about standing? It's going to be a breathe. It's followed by a consonant. They're all followed by consonants, so they're all going to be coded with a breathe. Good job. Remember, always make sure a root word is left after you box a suffix. If there isn't one, you'll know that the letter or letters on the end are not acting as a suffix. Later, we'll talk about ways to spell with vowel suffixes, but for now, we'll just add the suffix to the end of a root word. Okay, now we're going to practice coding words like those on today's worksheet, okay? So the first word is this word. Can anybody tell me what that word says? What does that word say? Banking. Good job. So now we're going to code it. How do we code this word? What do we do first? You're right, there's a suffix ing, so we're going to box it. Then, is there a root word left? Bank, yes. So it needs its accent. And how do we code the vowel? With a breathe, because it's followed by a consonant. Good job. Okay, now we have the word cling. Cling. Ooh, it's ending with ng. Our digraph ng. So we're going to underline it. How do we code the vowel in this word, cling? You're right. It needs a breathe because it's followed by a consonant. Is there any other codes that we need to do on the word cling? You're right. It needs a K back. Cling. It needs its K back. Good job. Now we have the word thick. Thick. You're right. The first TH we learned is a digraph TH, and it gets coded by an underline. Now, something else that we haven't learned in our videos yet, but we should discuss is that CK work together as a digraph too. So they need to be underlined. But in the k, what do you hear? K. You only hear one sound. So we're going to cross out the C. And then what's left? Our vowel. And how are we going to code our vowel? With a breathe. Because it's followed by a consonant. Good job. So we have the word banking, cling, thick. Good job. Now I'd like you to get your worksheet out. Let's practice spelling words with the digraph ng in it. Put your finger next to number 14. Number 14. Get your pencil ready. We're going to spell the word long. Long. L-A-ng. Okay, go ahead and put your finger next to number 15. We're going to spell the word thing. Thing. Go ahead and spell the word ing. Good job. Okay, now put your finger next to number 16. We're going to spell the word sang. 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 Pause if you need more time and finish the ones that you haven't finished. If you're ready, we'll continue on. Okay, now I'd like you to go look at the numbers 17 through 21. 17 through 21. We're going to code those words. And when we code them, I'd like you to look for all the vowels and the digraphs, or if they have a suffix. I'd like to see you code them all. Numbers 17 through 21. Go ahead and do that now. Or you can pause and give yourself more time. Then I'd like you to take a look at numbers 22 through 26. I would like you to look at them, code the words, code the vowels, look for twin consonants, and I'd like you to look down for any digraphs or suffixes, okay? And code them. Then after you're done coding them, I'd like you to look at the picture to the right and read the words and match the word to the picture. Draw a line from the word that matches the picture to its picture. All right. Once you're all done with that, you're set for today. You guys are the best. I'll see you later.